A devoted military wife, a passionate affair, a brutal murder with a hammer. Her husband was lured outside and never came back in. This is the twisted case of Monique Turenne. In 1996, Canadian Air Force Major David Turenne was stationed at Tyndall Air Force Base in Panama City, Florida. He lived there with his wife Monique and their 2 children. To outsiders, their life looked picture perfect. But inside the marriage, a secret was brewing, one that would turn deadly. Monique had been having an affair with a local man named Ralph Crompton. The relationship was intense, and soon, whispers turned to plans. Monique allegedly wanted out of her marriage, but not through divorce. On the night of February 9th, Monique sent David out of the house on an errand. According to investigators, she told him to check something outside. That's when Ralph Crompton, lying in wait, attacked. Armed with a claw hammer, Crompton struck David repeatedly in the head and face. It was a targeted savage ambush. David died just steps away from his front door. Monique told police she had no idea what happened, but the investigation unraveled fast. Ralph's rental car had been spotted near the home. He eventually admitted to killing David, but claimed Monique planned it all. He said she knew the time, set up the moment, and even promised a new life together after David was gone. He claimed it wasn't just a crime of passion. It was a murder for love deal. Ralph was sentenced to life in prison without parole for the brutal killing. But the story didn't end there. Monique fled to Canada, where she fought extradition for years. She eventually returned to the U.S. and stood trial for her role in the murder. In 2005, she was convicted of second-degree murder and sentenced to 20 years in prison. She served 18 years behind bars and was released in 2023. Monique still claims she's innocent, but Ralph insists he was her weapon and that without her, David Turenne would still be alive. David Turenne served his country, built a family, and never saw the betrayal coming. He didn't die in combat. He died steps from his front door, ambushed by someone he never even knew existed. And the woman he trusted most? She walked away from the wreckage with blood on her hands, and a story only she believes.